Hello, my name is Tyler Eatman. I'm an academic coach at the Dennis Learning Center, and welcome to the Dennis Learning Center YouTube channel. We know that when it comes to choosing school supplies, it can be a hard choice to make, whether you're deciding what planner you'll like to use, to finding the best writing utensil, or even what folder you'll like to use as well. However, for this upcoming school year, technology is another pivotal choice that you'll have to make as well. But questions that you might be asking is, how do we use technology to enhance our studying ability? Well, the answer is in this video right here. We're going to pit the top most studying apps on the Apple App Store against one another in the STUDY App Showdown. We'll be testing functionality, and hey, along the way you might discover a favorite tool to keep in mind for your productivity in your studying session. So, let's get started. Before I go over a little more content, let's talk about the best time management apps. So far in the running for the best time management apps, they are Tomato Timer, Forest, Flora, Focus Keeper, Tide, Focus, Toggl, and Sloth. So with all these apps, we hope you find a great one to use for your time management use. For round one of this test, we pitted the top recommended App Store apps head-to-head against each other and asked our Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter followers to see which one is the best of the best. The results are as follows. Our Facebook friends were all tied up between Forest and Tomato Timer as their favorite. Our Instagram pals narrowed down the list to Sloth, Focus Keeper, Focus, and Tomato Timer. From there, we asked them to be even more pickier, and they chose that Focus was the best of the best. Our Twitter followers thought that Flora was their top pick. So our fan favorites are Focus, Tomato Timer, Forest, and Flora. But let's talk about functionality now. So what does each of these apps do, and what makes them different from one another? So we're going to discuss the top contenders: Forest, Tomato Timer, Flora, and Focus. The Forest app allows you to plant a tree before the study session begins. The longer you stay off the phone, the more your tree will grow. This is a fun way to avoid phone distractions. The markers of the Forest app claims that the sense of achievement and responsibility will encourage you to stay away from your phone and will help you make a better use of your time when dealing in your study session and also helping you with your time management. Tomato Timer is designed to help you stay focused and chunking your time in intervals, with alternating between work and resting breaks. The Tomato Timer is based off of the idea of the Pomodoro technique. Within the app, it allows you to customize the appearance of the app and the length of your studying session. This is a great help with studying, but also with time management, with you allocating appropriate time to do this studying. Similar to the Forest app, in the Flora app, you're able to plant a seed and it grows when you stay off your phone. However, in the Flora app, you are able to plant a seed with a friend and it can grow together. This is very important when using in study group sessions. Here at the DLC, we oftentimes tell students to study within groups because you're able to learn from one another when you're studying in a group session. However, if you're unable to find a study group, this app still works when you're studying solo as well. Focus is a minimalistic timer tool similar to Tomato Timer. It allows you to adjust the length of your studying session and breaks. It includes a task manager where you can input the assignments you want to work on during your timed interval. Focus really hits heavy on the idea of the Pomodoro technique that we talked about when going over intervals, and also helps with your time management as well with completing other assignments, including that function of the task manager. So after giving you background content about each one of these study apps, let's compare the final four of them. So essentially, these apps have two main functions. The Flora and the Forest keep you focused by time incentives by you spending time away from your screen. Tomato Timer and the Focus keeps you on track by breaking your study session into smaller chunks, and you're being able to manage these chunks reasonably as well. With continuing to compare all four of these apps, my colleagues have talked about the advantages of them, and I would like to share them with you today. So, here are the advantages of the Forest, Flora, Tomato Timer, and the Focus app. So price is another factor that you have to include when deciding which app you would like to choose. As students, it can be nice to have these apps full functionality without having to get charged. For the Forest app, there is an initial charge of $1.29 to download and additional charges to upgrade your options for what tree you like to plant. Also, the Focus app is also a fan favorite for students, but its cost is about $5 for use, and its functionality is great, but it's least ideal for a choice for a college student budget. So now this is the moment you all have been waiting for. We pitted 8 different apps head to head and polled our social media followers about which one did they like the best. From there, we talked about all different functionalities, the prices, and the 2 main considerations when deciding what app you want to choose. Ultimately, there is no right answer to this. They're all 4 are great apps used for time management and studying ability. We recommend something like the Flora and Tomato Timer if you're hoping to get the most bang of your buck. Or if you're willing to shed a few dollars, you can get the Forest and the Focus app are great choices for your time management needs. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it was very helpful for you. Remember, for more help, go to our other time management videos on our YouTube channel and make an appointment with an academic coach at the Dennis Learning Center. Until next time, see you later.